The following topic might not get too much airtime because it's so basic in Amazon selling that's often ignored, and that is Amazon SEO. I cannot stress the importance of Amazon SEO enough. In terms of overall importance, I rank it right after product selection. So in this video, I want to go over 5 best practices for Amazon SEO and ensure that your listing get the most passive visibility from the Amazon search engine as possible. I'm Rick Wong, an Amazon seller and the founder of SellerMetrics, an Amazon marketing agency. And if you are interested in content such as this one, where we talk about the latest Amazon news, tips, and tricks, I invite you to subscribe. So Amazon SEO, it's basically making your listing as attractive to Amazon's search engine as possible. This is not only to rank highly for specific keywords, but also the quantity of keywords. You want to be indexed for as many keywords as possible. A well-optimized Amazon listings for SEO will be easy on the eyes and have a high conversion rate, and also index for a large amount of keywords. There are definitely technical and non-technical components to this. For example, you want to include as many keywords as possible, but not so many keywords that your title and bullets becomes very much incoherent to the software, which will in turn affect the conversion rate. And in this example that I see here in this listing, you can see like the title is completely stuffed. It's not really coherent to the person looking at it. Really have to make out what it actually includes in this set. And you can see like there's repetitive keywords like hooks I see multiple times. A really stuffed keyword title which would affect the conversion rates. So the 5 best practices for Amazon SEO will be as follows. Number 1, conduct thorough, accurate keyword research. Number 2, put your best keyword in front of the title. 3, no duplicates in the keyword titles and also the bullets. 4, make sure to add and complete the back-end search terms. Number 5, add keywords to your A+ content. So let's go through the number 1, which is to conduct thorough and accurate keyword research. The genesis of a well-optimized listing will start with keyword research. You will strive to find at least 10 keywords that are highly relevant with higher relatively search volume than the other ones. And you also will want to search for keywords that has at least 3 keyword phrases in it. Why 3 keywords is the magic number? That is because 1 to 2 keywords is too broad and in turn will be too competitive, while 4 keywords might be a bit too long tail. So 3 keywords will be just right. There are also other few sources of keyword research. My number 1 choice is using the brand analytics search query performance report. And if you just have started selling, you do not have access to this report. So another way is to use tools such as the Helium 10 Cerebral and run something called a reverse ASIN search against a main competition. So the Helium 10 Cerebral tool, you can see here that I ran a reverse ASIN on ASIN listing here. And you can run it against your competition and you could actually get relevant keyword phrases for that listing. So this is like a way for you to kind of do a keyword research on your competition, and when you do, make sure that you are searching for keywords that are 3 words and have like higher than average search term volume. So for example, squeaky dog toys has 3 words and has significant search volume. So that is like a keyword that you really want to gun for if you are trying to launch a new product. And one bonus tip for keyword research is to use a back-end link. So the back-end link kind of looks like this. So once you actually enter the back-end link, let's just say if I want to enter a back-end link for this, I will use, so you see like this link right here. And what I will do is just plug in an ASIN that I want to search for. And you can see the back-end data of your competition. And using this back-end data of competition, you will search for search terms. So that is the back-end search terms. So you can see right here, the value here is only squeak toys. But a lot of times, if your competition has a really well-optimized listing, this field right here will be completely filled in. And this is like a data that you could take away and put it into your listing. And if you actually want the link to this back end listing link to kind of do like a research on your competition, I'm gonna link it on the description below. So anyone that is interested in this type of link and do like a kind of thorough research on the competition can do so with this link. Okay, the second point for the best SEO practice is to make sure your best keyword is in the front of the title. A best SEO practice is to make sure that your best keyword is within the first 20 characters in the title. The reason is both practical and also technical. The practical reason is that there's limited width on the phone screen and only the first part of the title is visible. So you can see in this screenshot of my Amazon shopping app here. So you can see only like the first part, right, of the keyword, first part, maybe the first 20 to 30 characters is shown on the phone screen. You can see like the rest of the title is cut off. So it's very important to put your main keywords, right, within the first part of the title. It is understood that the brand name would be in the first part of the title, and then afterwards should be your main keywords. So your potential customer would know right away what the product is within a second of scrolling through your listing via the Amazon shopping app. On a technical point is that on the Amazon A9 algorithm will give much more SEO juice to keywords that is not only in the title, but also in the beginning of the title. So make sure to identify your main keywords and make sure that it is in the first part of your title. Number 3 Amazon SEO best practice is to make sure that there is no duplicates in the title and also the bullets. Amazon search result will give the same importance if you mention the keyword once versus twice. So there's no SEO benefits to increase keyword density, but only downside. As you can see in the previous listing example, right, you can see like that this right here looks pretty stuffed. And you can see the repetitive keywords in it. And basically it's wasting space for you to like add another keyword so you could potentially index for it. So make sure that you are not repeating keywords in both titles and bullets, and you are using these two spaces very efficiently. And SEO best practice number 4 is to make sure to add and fill in completely the back-end search term. So in the previous 3 points, we mostly talked about the front-end SEO, basically the SEO that the shoppers will see. Now let's talk about the back-end SEO, basically the back end of your listing. And the number 1 thing here is that you must do is to fill in the back-end search term area. So how do you get to the back-end search term area? So the back-end search term area is that when you actually go to your listing, at the edit listing, you can see like the different tabs. You're going to go to keywords, right? Under keywords, you can see like the search term and also the corresponding text box. Here, there is 250 bytes where you could actually fill in your search term information. So 250 bytes a lot of times is like around 250 characters in some cases, if it's a different language, it might be more than that. So around 250 characters is the amount that you need to fill out. So this is not a large space. 250 characters is really not that much. So you want to make sure that you fill in the space as efficiently as possible. So the best practice of filling this in is as follows. Make sure to use relevant keywords not previously used in the title and also the bullets. Making sure to add keywords from different languages. So that's maybe an efficient use case for this search term backend field. So use different synonyms from different languages. So speaking of synonyms, make sure to also add any misspellings or synonyms into like a backend search term. Avoid special characters. So that would be asterisks or quotations. Make sure that you don't have any special characters in it. You're just wasting character space. To separate out the words, make sure to use only one space only. So no double spacing or commas. And finally, do not repeat the words. Make sure each word in this field is completely unique from each other. Okay, so now completing talking about the back-end search term. The final Amazon SEO best practice that I want to talk about is adding keywords in your A+ content. An often neglected area of Amazon SEO is actually the A+ content, which is like the area below your bullet points in the product description area. And this is an area where often aesthetics takes precedence. And often you'll see, for example, in this A+ content, you will see that instead of having written characters or words in the module, it is just one large image. Right? So if it's a large image, basically Amazon A9 algorithm cannot even pick up any of the keywords that you put on the image. So I see this often, and it's a very wasted space for Amazon SEO in my experience. But it is also proven that this area is very much SEO relevant. And you could actually test this out if you add, for example, a different language like Spanish into this area, and you could see whether you've indexed for any Spanish keywords or not. So I invite you to do this test to confirm that the A+ module is in fact SEO relevant. But we at SellerMetrics have actually done this test and confirmed that this is actually true. Your A+ content is actually SEO relevant. The keywords you put in the A+ content does get indexed. The A+ content has a lot of room for text, so you can really be creative in your SEO, right? And for example, you could use the backend SEO purely for misspelling, while you could have the A+ content here written in a completely different language, allowing you to dominate the SEO for another language, such as Spanish in Amazon.com and French in Amazon.ca. So this is my top 5 Amazon SEO best practice, and keep in mind that Amazon SEO is not a set and forget. So the 5 Amazon SEO practice should be updated and refined on a monthly basis, if not the very least on a quarterly basis. Amazon SEO is a fundamental to being a successful Amazon seller. It doesn't cost additional money, unlike Amazon PPC. It is really just sweat equity, and there's really no excuse for poor Amazon SEO. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you're an Amazon seller and want to grow your business, schedule a discovery call with me in the link below. And until the next video drop, happy selling.